Great catch, Jake. Hi guys, we're going to be explaining basketball today, which is a really fun sport that was originated in Canada. One of the great things about basketball is that it's an invasion target game. Now I know you're saying, target game, where's the target? Let's look up. That's the target. It's an invasion game because you have to attack people's offenses and defenses so we can have an instrumental game of basketball. So now we're going to have Jake explain the rules behind basketball.
Alright, here's some of the rules of basketball. The game consists of 10 players, 5 players on each team. The goal is to make the ball inside the basket. When you have the ball called dribbling, you dribble one hand, okay? Dribble two hands, that's called double dribble, that's a big no-no, okay? Also, there's a thing called a foul. So let's say AJ got the ball and I hit him or something, that's a foul. You can only have 5 of those. If you have 5 of those, then you're out of the game. Okay, the goal is to dribble the ball up and down the court with only your hands and shoot the ball. Some of the main tactics of this game are to pass and shoot as a team, make some cuts, anything that'll get your teammates open, okay? So now we're gonna work on some of the drills and get us started. We're gonna talk about a tactical approach that's also called a pick. Okay, so let's say I have the ball, I'm dribbling, I wanna get open, let's say Jason plays great defense. I want a teammate that's gonna come in and set a pick, okay? Comes up beside her, hands, see how AJ's hands are? Hands to yourself, okay? So he's shielding off her side, okay? So when I see she's right there, I'm gonna come around. Deja can't get there because AJ set the pick, okay? So now I'm open to freeze up a shot. So now I can walk into a shot and take the shot I want.
Another type of tactic that you can use in basketball are cuts, cutting to open space. So let's say I'm here, I'm dribbling. I see that Deja's got a good defense on Jake. What I might do is I might pump fake it. All right, Jake's gonna cut inside and I'm gonna lead him right to the basket so he can score.
All right, now we're gonna talk about some defense, okay? So defense, I'm gonna get my legs straight up underneath myself, get down to an athletic position, okay? So AJ's got the ball in his right hand, okay? So he's got it right there, okay? So I wanna put my hand up to block the shot. All right, that way if he tries to shoot the ball, I'm there, okay? Also, I wanna get low and have my right hand down here. So if AJ tries to cross over, he comes there, I'm there on it every time, okay? That way he can't drive by. You also, when playing defense, have to move your feet very well side to side. So whichever way AJ goes, I have to follow. Side to side, stay in front the whole time, okay? So when we're talking about defense, there's many different types you can go into. There's a man-to-man, where you stay on, I'm gonna stay on AJ's man, you're gonna stay on your man. There's also a thing called a zone. So when you have a zone, there's a 2-3, 3-2, box on 1, anything you like to do. It's basically, you're in your own zone. You cover your own area. You just stay in your zone and cover your man, okay? So those are the type of defenses that we'll learn about.
Okay, so the 3 main things we want to talk about in basketball from a skill standpoint. One of them is included dribbling. So dribbling is mostly using your finger pads. These right here are your finger pads, all right? A lot of times you'll say, oh, you're just supposed to do it with your fingertips. No, these are fingertips. These are finger pads. So what you want to do in basketball for dribbling, you want to use your finger pads to lightly push down on the ball. All right? Notice how I'm not forcing it on the ground. I'm not grabbing on it. It's just a light push onto the ground. Some other things you can do, you can switch hands. So that's just going across to the other one. Still using our same finger pads from one side to another. Okay, now we have to talk about passing. Passing is really important too. There's 2 types of passes. There's a chest pass, which is as simple as it sounds. You're just throwing it to the person's chest. When you're throwing it, you want to get your hands on the side of the ball, and when you're passing it, you want to throw your hands out and have your thumbs pointed downwards. All right, so I'm hitting him with the chest pass, hands, thumbs are downwards. All right, other pass is a bounce pass. Bounce pass, you're just trying to hit the middle point between you and your target or your partner. So I'm gonna try to find a point that I like in between us. I'm pushing it down. Notice how my thumbs are still pointing downwards, still using finger pads to push, and it's coming right to him in the chest. Okay, now Jake is gonna explain shooting.
All right, shooting. You gotta have your ball in your hand you're gonna shoot with, okay? Your opposite hand that you don't use is to guide the ball, but mainly you're shooting with your dominant hand, okay? So be in the middle of the ball, opposite hand on the side of the ball, okay? So we're gonna square your feet to your target of the basketball goal, okay? You want your elbow in, okay? And when you bend your knees and jump a little bit and follow your shot. So when you shoot the ball, your wrist goes like that. Hand in the cookie jar, okay? You wanna get your hand caught in there. That gets that good spin, that rotation when it grabs the rim and the net. All right, so now we're going to show you a demonstration on how to shoot, and then we're going to be it.
This is exactly what it should look like.
Take it!
Thanks everybody for coming out and watching and listening to our presentation on basketball. Now it's time to go out and play like this. Yeet. Dang it!
Guys, thanks for watching. Now we're just going to go play some basketball.
Yeet.
Dang it, go with it.